Welcome to the Sneaker Podcast, a show where a bunch of guys sit around a table to talk life, lifestyle, music, and all things sneakers. So sit back, turn it up, and let's go.
What up, TSP family? Hope you have a dope day, and thank you for tuning in. This is the Secret Podcast, Season 10, Episode 5. My name is Chris Chu, and lead vocals is one crew, one man, Alvin. What is up?
What's up, bro?
What's up, man? We're a bit thrown off because it's a two-man show tonight. It's one-on-one for all of you.
Dynamic duo.
Yeah. Let's start the podcast like we always do. With what we, guys, I don't know how it is where you're living right now, but up here in Canada, province of Quebec and Ontario, it's Snowpocalypse 2025.
Bro. You guys got dumped on too, eh? Like, we got dumped on, bro. Like
the
inches
memo,
of snow.
Yeah, the memo at work was for the provinces of Ontario and Quebec. It's okay to work from home tomorrow. That was yesterday. That was last night.
Yeah. Oh man, it was such a snow day. So because it was such a snow day, today I unds'd. So I can't remember if it was last episode or the episode before that, but you were asking for recommendations for possible like boots or proper winter footwear. So today I busted out my pair of Nike ACG Torre, Torre, the mids.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like a brown with navy, and then the swoosh is like a green. So it's definitely cool. It's what I find cool about it is that it's waterproof.
Yes.
And when I was wearing them today, they're warm. They look good, and the grip is great.
Okay, I like that. I have questions. Yeah. I've questions about waterproofness.
Yeah.
Okay. If you can answer me, that'd be great. If not, if any of the listeners have the answer, go ahead and DM us. So waterproof is for the water, like the moisture, right? From the outside.
Yeah.
But it does not guarantee warmth. But because you stay dry, you kind of stay warm. Is that right?
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
That's a good statement.
Okay. Yeah, because like sometimes I find like hiking boots.
Yeah.
That are waterproof,
but they're not warm.
But they make no mention of how warm or like how many degrees you can go below.
Yeah.
Like under.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I think if the boot takes care of the water coming in, or like the snow melting or whatnot, I could just use proper socks.
Yeah, just get warmer socks.
Warmth. Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Yeah, man.
Very interesting. ACG is very cool of what do you got? Division of
Nike. Yeah, I've always been a big fan.
Yeah. It's
and all conditions gear just sounds cool, but like ACG just sounds so much better, you know, like
yeah.
So
I've long been looking for boots in the like a Nike brand boot, and it's an ACG boot, and you could take out the booty from the inside, just slip it out.
Ooh.
Yeah. So it's basically a shell with the booty, and then so for those who know, in snow weather, you wear the boot, you do the boot stuff with the winter stuff, and then you get inside, you kind of have to let the boot dry a bit sometimes.
Yeah.
And to be able to take out the booty, like the little booty that goes inside the boot, is primo, because you could dry that separately,
or you could just throw it in the dryer.
That's
right.
It. Or wash it, fresh.
Both. Oh, that's facts too. Because when you're shoveling for like 3 hours, your feet sweat.
Do you get snow removal? So for those, just to put it in perspective, last night, they've known for a while. Like everyone was building up to today, Thursday, as being snowpocalypse. 20 to 35 centimeters of snow.
Definitely got that.
Inches. Like a 12-ish, max 12 inches of snow.
Yeah.
In that range.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
So, but
Yeah.
it's like a gradual dump. It just snows throughout the day. Yeah.
It was snowing from 4 p.m. or 5 p.m. Pretty much 11 hours, I
Yeah.
think. So for us in
Like,
Ontario, it was like 5 p.m. to like 7 a.m. ish.
yeah.
So yeah, and then it wasn't like little like spouts of it. It just kept snowing non-stop.
Yeah. So while
Yeah.
you're shoveling, you clear it like all clean, and by the time you
Yeah.
get to put the shovel away, you turn around and there's
It's
like
it's
a
like you never
small
shoveled.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, so we're
Yeah.
talking about like 8 to 13 inches of snow. Boom.
That's a lot.
Yeah, yeah, that's enough. And then uh I basically uh wore blacksmith 3.
Oh yeah.
Like the shoveling, I was wearing boots, but then when I went to go out, we did a Costco run. I'm like, it's gonna be empty up in there. Parking
Oh, that's
anywhere
such
we
a
want,
oh,
you know, and
that's such
it's
a I
gonna
should
be
have went
empty.
today too.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
when I went to
great
pick up
idea.
the wifey at the train depot, it was empty. No one went
Yeah,
to
no one
no
went to
one
work.
went to the office. So I picked her up,
Hell no.
went to
Yeah.
Costco, empty.
Oh, of
Blacksmith 3, victorious. I felt
course.
good. I felt warm. I felt dry.
Yeah.
Handled the snow, no problemo.
They always handle the snow, man. Always.
Always handle the snow. And
Yeah.
I appreciate the Blacksmith 3, Jordan 3s in general, I guess.
Yeah.
Uh,
Facts.
very nice snowwear. Tank type. All right. Let's move on, and we're gonna get to Fit Grid, brought to you by our good friends over at Quality. Find them on Instagram at Quality, Kuwallatee. You can use our coupon code SPOD20, get 20% off your order. Alvin, you have a Fit Grid for us this week?
I do, I do. This is just a chill fit,
Mm-hmm.
we'll call it maxing and relaxing.
I like it.
Just 'cause like, yeah. So we're gonna like we always do, base layer, it's gonna be a white box tee. On top of that, we're just gonna go perfect hoodie in the heather gray.
Yeah.
And for the bottoms, we're going the black tailored pant 2.0 with the white stripe on the side.
Mm-hmm.
And then we are going for a jacket, we're going nylon wave jacket in the light olive colorway.
Yeah.
And to top it off with an accessory, we're going with the still Blue Jays Realtree brim fitted,
Nice pairing. Very
just
nice.
to tie everything in together.
I like it. I like that nylon jacket, man.
Dude, yeah, dude, the pattern is crazy.
Do you
And
have
then like
it?
that olive is perfect. No, one day.
Yeah. Okay. And you have this tailored pants though?
Oh, man, it's a comfy pant.
Okay, good. All
It's
right.
a comfy pant. Yeah, I love
Something
it.
to look forward to from my next purchase with them. Yeah. Wow. Okay. Um, what pair of sneakers would go get with this fit? I'm thinking I stay with the tones. I'm not gonna go color pop and like throw it all off. Uh, hmm. Can we do that? Okay, I'll go. You know what? I think a pair of Chuck Taylors would go nice. Let's do a little ode to our
Oh,
good friend Calvi, and I'm
yeah,
gonna
yeah.
do a pair of Kith Chuck Taylors, Chuck Taylor 70s with the Kith monogram all over it. I think that would be nice.
Oh, and it's simple too.
Yeah,
See, that's why it's a max and
Max and
relaxing like
relaxing.
outfit, man.
I like
Oh,
it.
that would look so good. Now you put it together with the chucks.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, bro. Good choice.
Very nice, very
Good
nice.
choice.
Do you have a pair of sneakers in mind, or we'll go with that?
Yeah, just an ode to the whole team because they all have it and I don't. I would have worn the Travis the olive lows,
All of
the
those
most recent
Travis.
one.
I like that.
The almost team shoe.
Hilarious. Yeah, good pairing, good pairing. Audience members, hit us up in the DMs if you know what pair of sneakers would go good with this fit. Fit Grid brought to you by the best streetwear brand, Quality. Find them on Instagram. All right. A little bit from our other sponsor, still.ca. Find them on Instagram at still.ca, STYLL.ca. Um,
Fail.
yeah, I don't know if something's dropping this week or not. I didn't see anything on their page. I didn't get anything through their updates. So we're
Yeah.
gonna do a little game. What this shop has for the people is free shipping over $100. So hats range from 30 bucks, which is
Hmm.
insane. $30 fitteds is what they offer you sometimes. And then like $55 hats, $56 hats. Um, I asked Alvin to build a small pack of hats that brought you over the $100 limit so that we can take advantage of this free shipping from the best hat shop in Canada. Do you have your
Can
little pack
might I
there?
say the world? I'll say the world,
Let's say world.
but I'm biased.
Worldwide.
Yeah,
Worldwide.
worldwide best shop, best hat
Best
shop
shop
worldwide.
located in downtown worldwide.
So luckily for me, I kind of cheated with this game because I always have stuff in my cart.
Yeah.
Um, so the first one that I've had in my cart for at least a week now is the Toronto Blue Jays Young Street Jays. Um, that's $55.
Okay.
And then the second hat is the LA Dodgers Rising Sun, which is also $55.
So good.
And then just because I am a huge fan of still having $30 hats, I also have the Chicago Bulls three-peat
Very cool.
with the peach UV. And that was 30 bucks. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. You just kind of throw that one in just to like,
You
why
kind of
not?
have to. Like, you can't. Like, it's like almost you're almost wasting the free shipping if you don't. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Very nice. Very
might as
nice.
well. Yeah.
With your
Yeah,
first two
man.
hats, you were over
Oh,
the
oh, for sure.
100. But you, yeah,
For
just
sure. But
throw
then
one more in.
yeah, with sneakerhead math, it's like, oh, I'm saving on shipping. I might as
Yes.
well spend that shipping on another hat. Not that the shipping's 30 bucks, but it's like you're still saving money.
It is
So
sneakerhead math.
technically that hat's free, no? Like,
It is. What? I concur. Very nice pack there. I built a little pack real quick. Actually, it's the pack that
nice.
I've been continuously building. Um, I like your picks a lot. Was there a particular reason for picking those specific hats?
Well, I have the Toronto Air Max 95s.
Right.
The LA Dodgers hat with the rising sun, it's so good.
Yeah.
Like, and then the Bulls, like I have so many Jordans that like I
Mm,
and I'm a big Michael Jordan fan, so it's like I don't have a Bulls hat at all.
right.
So I feel like I need a Bulls fitted.
Very
So,
nice. I like it. I
yeah,
like
man.
it a lot. Okay, so I have a quick pack here. So there's a $30 fitted. It's the Lakeland Tigers uh minor league pack, right? That
Yeah,
hat.
bro. Yeah.
I like the colors on it, dark navy and orange brim. Very cool. Um, affiliated with the Detroit Tigers, so that's something I'll tell you guys about a bit later. There's also one that I've been looking at for a while, Seattle Mariners, Flaming Skull. It's like a yellow and
Oh,
black hat.
yeah, that was
The
fire.
S there, right? That's another $30 hat. And just to round it out and like really get us at the $40 mark, get me exactly at $100, is Atlanta Braves Panama cord brim hat. Okay, I don't
Ooh.
have any brown hued hats,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
uh that's one of the reasons I picked this one. I
That's a good
always
one.
kind of wanted an Atlanta Braves hat. I
Yeah.
think it's cool logo, cool team. Um, Seattle Mariners, just because I'm thinking of Ichiro, you know,
Yeah, what? Yeah,
right?
man.
Come on, man. And Lakeland Tigers. So Detroit Tigers always has a special spot in my heart because in my youth, when I didn't have a lot of money, actually no money, I did scrounge up enough money to buy myself a hat, and it happened to be a Detroit Tigers hat. I
Oh,
don't know why I
sick,
like the
bro.
logo. Like it was just like cool looking logo to me. So I bought
Yeah,
that
yeah.
hat when I didn't have any money and I lost it.
Oh,
Oh, I looked for it everywhere. Everywhere.
bro. Yeah.
Never find it. And it always kind of like hit that like, man, that was a nice hat and
I
I don't know
lost
where it
it.
went. And
Yeah, yeah.
someone's wearing it somewhere in Montreal. I don't know. so So there you go. That's my little pack there that puts us over $100 for the free shipping. Go hit them up, still.ca. Find yourself a few hats. Find yourself a
Mm,
$30 fitted. Take
mm-hmm.
advantage of the crazy good pricing off the world's best hat shop, still.ca.
Facts.
Facts. All right. Let's move on to our favorite segment of this podcast. It's called New Shit. New Shit. Do you have anything new, Alvin?
I do. The Under Armour family, who we have mad love for,
Mad love.
sent
Yeah.
over a full icon fleece like set, so the
Mm.
hoodie and the pants. And honestly, like aside from the koala stuff, like the icon stuff is super comfy as well. So definitely check that out. But along with those, the whole fit, they also hooked me up with another pair of the apparition.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
Yeah, man. So this one, I'm a sucker for gum soles.
Mm.
I love the gum outsole, but it's also got like the aged midsole. It's all a little bit patina, but it's like I love that it's a neutral color just because like it'll let me wear them with anything. I already have another pair by the door, so these ones I'm gonna kind of keep on ice till I need to swap out the other pair. But
Yeah.
yeah, man, shout out to Under Armour, bro. Like these are sick. I love the apparitions.
Yeah. Cool. Very nice. Very, very nice. Um,
That's it.
I do have two pairs to show you.
Ooh, ooh.
First pair is the Sabrina 2 in this
Oh,
flower. I think
such
it's
a
called
good
flowers
colorway. Yeah, man.
or lily. Ah, man. Yeah, I think it's called lily. But I love this colorway. It's got that silver and the pink.
I
Uh,
love the silhouette, bro.
yeah,
Such
Sabrina
a
2 is a
nice shoe.
good shoe, man.
Yeah.
Um, so good that I got another pair. I found different shops. I bought them at different places. This is the colorway is based off of Oregon, right?
Oregon, yeah.
But I
Fire.
think I forget what they called it. Retroed. I don't know what they call that. Maybe because it's her college colors,
Oh,
Sabrina.
okay.
So in any case, for me, it looks very on par with a Celtics colorway.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. Plus
Yeah,
the yellow is for best summer ever,
best
because of
summer
the championship.
ever.
That's why.
Just to say, every now and then, there's a few Celtics fans that I know. We're buddies, and every
Yeah.
now and then, I'll just hit them up because, hey, the Celtics are champs. Celtics are
Yeah.
world champs. Just to
Yeah.
Celtics are NBA champs, and I send them that message, and they're like, hell yeah, and like just a little pick me up during the week when you're not at least expecting it. A little reminder, and yeah, good times, good times. So I've been uh, on the rehab path with my foot, broken bone,
Right.
and
Right.
I've been looking for different shoes that would like fit my foot properly and allow for proper support. So I've been looking at so many reviews,
But the
and
Sabrina's it.
Sabrina is one of the shoes, very highly rated. Also, to back that up, I think one of the most worn shoes from by NBA players. One of the most worn shoes
Is
by
the
NBA
Sabrina?
players. Yeah, Sabrina too.
Fire. That's so sick,
Sabrina
bro.
two's up there.
That's so
Um,
cool.
Kobe's are up there. Sabrina two
Yeah.
is up there.
Always.
Um, and what other shoe? Yeah. In any case, yeah, the ratings are very good. I like the look of it as well, which is
Yeah.
that's always helpful. Um, I'm like, okay, I think I have enough because I have like the purple pair, like from one of I
Yeah.
think it was the first one that released, and I have
Yeah.
these two colorways now. And like, let's just be honest, I I don't have a need for more basketball shoes,
Never.
but but then there's this white colorway that just popped out. It's called White Noise. It's like all white, and the swoosh is silver, and the her S logo, her Sabrina logo, is like a teal. So very like
Oh, that's pretty.
Diamond
That's
Co,
clean.
very,
Yeah, that's
very,
clean, bro.
very
Yeah.
clean. And I'm like, ooh, that one's good too. So I'm like, damn it. In any case, I've been searching hard for like just random sneakers. What gets me. You tell me if you're the same. Okay, you go play ball and you take notice of all the other players' sneakers, right? On foot,
Always,
right?
always.
How do you feel when someone's wearing like the same shoe? Does it happen to you?
No, not really, because I'm also either wearing Curry's, so
Mm-hmm.
Under Armour, or I'll rock like a Puma Mellow,
Okay.
right? And like I only know of one other person, or no, two other people who rock Under Armour, but they're wearing like an older Curry, or they're wearing the other model. So I'm like, I'm okay.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I try to be bright, and a lot of the guys on my that I play with don't,
Yeah.
so it's okay. But
Yeah.
like there are a couple guys who sometimes end up wearing the same shoes, and if they're not on the same team, it's kind of like I gotta beat this guy, you know?
You're wearing my shoe,
Yeah,
type thing.
and I gotta show you who's the real Kobe if they're wearing the same Kobe's or whatever.
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
What about
So
you?
I,
How do you
I,
feel when someone wears some of the same shoe?
it doesn't happen often that someone wears the same shoe. It's happened once, and it wasn't like I just had a reaction to it real fast. So it was my
Yeah,
natural reaction to it. Because if you
yeah,
ask me, I'm like, I don't know how I feel. But one day, when the AE1 first came out,
right.
it was all the rage, right? And
Yeah,
Anthony
yeah, yeah,
Edwards was just killing it. And I liked it. I picked up the blue pair, his first one,
yeah.
the mid, the black and blue pair. And I did the same thing he does. I switched out the laces. I put white laces in. So that was it. And I wore them one week, blah, blah, blah. The next week, a dude showed up on court with the same pair. So he saw my pair, he liked it, he went out to buy them. And when he showed up with them, he goes, "Hey, look, Chris." And then he showed me his shoes, and my reaction was just like, "Hey!" And I just put my foot next to him, like we were posing. I was like, "Yo,
For sure.
twinsies,"
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
That's
I
sick.
guess that's my natural reaction because
Yeah,
I think I knew that it was like both appreciated it. Like, oh,
yeah,
Anthony
yeah,
Edwards is doing well, and it's a new shoe,
yeah,
and it's cool. So that was
yeah.
my natural reaction. But if I
I
have
feel
time
that.
to think about it, right, and I'm planning, pre-planning what I'm gonna wear, I will try not to wear something somebody's already wearing. Just for
Yeah.
example, there's a guy. He doesn't play with us regularly. He joined one of our sessions, and he was wearing the Jaw 2. There's like a
Oh,
red pair with a yellow, like a
yeah,
gold swoosh. Very nice
yeah.
colorway.
Clean, clean.
And I had considered looking at the Jaw 2, but then I saw
Yeah.
him wearing that pair, and I was like, well, no, I can't get the Jaw 2 now.
Oh,
It was just a
shoot.
thing. So
I
I was
feel
like,
you.
okay, no, I
Yeah, I
can't do
feel
it.
that.
Uh,
I feel that.
and then what I've noticed too is like, so we play ball on Wednesdays, and the group of people that show up the next hour, they practice basketball. I know the coach, the player coach. I know him, but I don't know the players.
Right.
But they all show up and they're wearing like different stuff. So I noticed this kid wears a Kobe 5 X-ray.
Oh,
Okay,
fire.
but because I know he wears those on Wednesdays after us, on Wednesdays I won't wear my Kobe 5 X-rays.
No, I feel that.
Right.
I feel that.
But then what I also noticed is what when we're done playing, we're just sitting there and we happen to be chatting with this other group of players that we don't know about
Mhm.
sneakers, which is a
Yeah.
cool thing because one
Yeah,
guy
man.
showed up with the Anta Kai 1 in the colorway
Oh,
that's called the Sacred Bond. Okay.
right.
And so for anyone who doesn't know, Anta Kai's Anta sneakers, I don't think there's a distributor here in oh well, Foot Locker carries Anta Kai Speed. Okay, so a few
Oh, they
colorways.
do carry a little,
Yeah,
well, yeah.
but they don't carry the Kai 1. So questions are like, so how where did you get them? How did you get them? He's like, I
Yeah.
got them straight from China. Oh, we're like, oh, okay, cool.
Oh, that's sick,
Yeah, yeah,
bro.
yeah. But so that's the discussion. I find it cool. that we find ourselves talking more about the non-big brands as
Yeah.
much, and more
Yeah.
like, yo, what are the upstart brands?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
we'll
Yeah.
we'll talk about that. How'd you get them? How'd you. There's more of that discussion versus,
Yeah. Yeah.
well, I just ordered off Foot Locker.
Are
Or,
these guys younger?
yeah.
Yeah, I find that the older heads, like the guys that I play with, not that they're like old, like they're just like older, like sneaker guys,
Mm.
or not even sneaker guys, just older basketball dudes. A lot of them tend to gravitate more towards the swoosh.
Mm-hmm.
So you see a lot of swoosh on my ball run.
Yeah.
Shout out to our homie Matthias. He's always
Yes.
rocking the Halos. He's either wearing the Halo Kobe 8s or the Halo Kobe 9s.
Yes, he just bought the
And
Kobe.
he
I just
reps,
chatted with him like 5 minutes ago about like
yeah, dude,
Kobe's. Yeah.
and he's warranted to wear Kobe's because he's a monster on the court. I'll just say that. If you want to come see him play, just come see him play. He's crazy. Um, but like, yeah, and everyone else, KD's, Kobe's, and all that stuff. I find
Mm-hmm.
that there's only like three of us who are wearing like off-brand stuff,
Yeah.
and like, there's a couple guys that I talk to about. Like shout out to the homie Justin. He like explores every brand. He has like Antas, he has like Peak, all that
Cool.
other stuff. But like, it's not as many of us off-branded ball players, which is cool, man. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because then I don't have to worry about matching. Not that it's a bad thing. I just don't
Ah.
have to worry, like, like about us pulling out the same pair. Because I feel like I'm the only one who also wears like the AE ones. I haven't seen anyone else rock that, right? So, you know,
Yeah.
but like, it's just cool. Like, I'm in the same boat as you guys, where like I kind of want to explore the newer silhouettes slash brands. Only thing stopping me is the width, because
Hmm.
once a shoe's too tight for me, like I don't want to waste my money, right? Like, and I'm gonna use these for ball.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if a shoe isn't good width wise, and it's like I'm not gonna, I'm not young anymore. I can't
Yeah.
take the pain anymore, man. Because that pain is instead of the pain lasting me like just the ball run, it's gonna last me like the whole week. So it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. 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 Hit me up if you want to know. I've watched so many reviews,
yeah,
so many, and I compare different reviewers just because I can tell now. Okay, this guy's got like a narrow foot. Okay, this
yeah,
guy, he's got a wider foot. I know, like
yeah,
I've watched them so often that I'm like, okay,
yeah,
and for different sneakers, so I know, okay,
yeah,
okay, okay, okay. So I'll compare all of their reports, and then like, there's some shoes that so tough. One guy goes, yeah, go up half a size for sure. This was go down half a size. I'm like, oh my, oh man,
yeah.
I don't know what to do. But yeah, a lot of research. When you mentioned that a lot of your guys don't go for like the flashy colorways, I also feel that's a generation thing, or like older heads versus the newer school.
Yeah, because if you're wearing flashy shoes, you better show up. But like me, I don't care. Like if I play like shit, I play like shit. It is what it is. Like,
No,
but
I
like
feel,
also if I'm playing well, like
yeah,
I'm fucking playing well, right? So it's
yeah.
like it is like, it can go either way. So
I feel the older heads don't go flashy colors. They're
true,
not used to it. Not used to it, you know.
true.
So yeah, lot to consider. Um, I do think it's cool that new brands are coming. All this basketball sneaker talk can kind of be transferred over to like even lifestyle sneakers, because
Mm,
it's no longer just about like the big brands anymore.
yeah,
Like all the what like the outside of that big bubble brands, they're doing well. Like all
yeah,
the tech wear is doing well too, and so to go outside of the comfort zone is something to consider. And like all the little brands are doing well. It's like it's the time to do it, I find. Yeah. So yeah, that's it. I find myself exploring a lot of different shoes just to test, and I'm
for
with
sure.
you too on the like, oh shit, if this doesn't fit well, I'm kind of screwed. So I spend hours just watching reviews and even like rewatching the reviews in case I say he said that weird.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
But anyways, that's it. All right, let's get to flooding our feeds. Okay.
Let's do it.
All right. Jordan 1 OG women's bread toe. Like for those who don't know what this one looks like, um Sneakerhead Z has a picture of it. Okay? Cuz you got to see what this shoe looks like. I can see Alvin's face. Okay?
Bro,
Alvin, what do you think?
hmm. Why are they disrespecting women like that, bro? Like, this
Yeah, I
is
don't
such an
know.
ugly bread toe.
Yeah, we're gonna try to describe it to you as best we can, audio only. So it's a regular Jordan 1, but all the red parts are not like it's not like matte red. It's like someone used
Satin? It's like a bit of a shine to
stringy,
it, no?
huh?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, it's like someone like squirted some red little strands of, well, I don't know, thread on it, and then it just stuck there, like glued onto the it.
Oh, that's a good way of putting it. I think what they were going for is like that crack, like you know how the Lost and Founds had that cracked black leather
Okay,
on
right,
the what do you call it, the collar? I
right,
think
yeah,
that's
yeah.
what they were going for. It's like how I see it is
Oh,
like they
okay,
tried
okay,
to make
okay,
it like a
okay.
cracked
Yeah,
like red leather,
right.
but it just
Yeah, that's a better way to describe
it
it.
doesn't do it.
It doesn't translate well
It
because from
doesn't
afar
no.
it looks like, okay, from afar it doesn't look like cracked leather, right?
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
It wasn't until I zoomed in where it was like,
exactly. Okay, you know what?
yeah,
This is how I describe it. It's like when your kid draws for the first time, but doesn't fill out the whole inside of a shape.
it's, yeah, like when they're coloring a coloring book.
Exactly. So it's they don't color the whole shape. It's not like a nice matte red.
Oh my
It's just
gosh.
fucking lines going all over the place, and you see little
Yeah.
holes that they didn't color
I
in.
mean, honestly, if you like these, cool. But like, it's just that's just literally I personally like. I don't think they look good at all.
I think if you, I think you should go for the black toe.
Just you go for the black toe or you go for the OG, like the regular bread toe.
Yeah, I don't know how much they go,
You know what
how
I mean?
much the OG bread toe goes for, but this is or I don't know how, maybe like you could get this and it's like super easy to fill in the red for customizers and just like complete it for you.
I don't know, bro. Because it's also like it. Yeah,
Maybe
I
it's
don't
the
know, man.
photo. Do you think it's the photo that's throwing us off?
No, no. Because it's literally like if you go closer to it, it's not like it's all red. Like there isn't. It's just cracked. Like it's just lines
It's
in
cracked. It's,
between
yeah,
the red.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
exactly what Alvin said. They're trying to go for that cracked leather effect, but it just doesn't look right.
you know what? Let's just say it's the photo. We'll say it's the photo for now. But I don't know. Even if I still probably wouldn't mess with it though.
Mm.
I would drop it. Like I wouldn't even cop. That's a drop for sure.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right. Jordan 5 times Awake NY. Awake New York. Awake. Oh, first off, Awake, cool brand.
Very cool brand.
Cool brand.
Yeah.
They have like, I think it's a duo of sneakers, duo of Jordan 5s. One's mostly black. Okay, is that a
Yes.
suede? Is that a suede? It looks like a suede.
Yeah.
I don't
At
know.
least in this photo, it looks like a suede.
Yeah, like and then the second pair is pink, a nice light pink, and on the heel they have the
It is a
Awake
pink,
branding.
eh?
Yeah, bro.
That okay, because I was like, I don't know, I didn't know if it was my eyes or, but like now that you said it was pink, like I messed with the pink pair
I
hard.
do too.
The
I do too.
the the black pair is cool,
Yeah.
but like a pink. I've always been a fan. I remember there being a pink Jordan 5 or like a white and pink Jordan 5. I think it was
Okay.
only a women's release back in the day.
Yeah.
And like I remember wanting it like so bad. Like it looks so good. So it's
There's
just like
another pink and white Jordan 5 women's coming out.
Oh, is there?
Not a collab. It's just
Yeah,
it's
just
just
like
one of
a.
the docket. Yeah,
But yeah, this
but this
awake
one's
pair is
nice. Yo,
clean,
it'd go good
bro.
with that hat you got on your head right now.
That's why. That's why I was like, as soon as you confirmed to me that it was pink, like I was like, dude, these are sick. Yeah,
Yeah,
those are fire, bro.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
and I like that there's branding on it as well.
I
Cause
like
like
the
I've,
branding.
but it's simple. You know what I mean? Like it's not too like, boom. It's like awake. You know, like it's on
Yeah.
the back of the heel, and you can tell. Like you just know it's awake. You know what I mean? Like you can tell, even if you're wearing baggy pants, like it'll probably show.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm. And it's a
yeah, I mess
brand
with
that
them.
like I'm down with, so that's even better.
Yeah, facts.
Good for the collab. All right, Jordan 12 flu game coming back.
I'm not mad.
Is it?
I'm always. It's leather. Like they kept it quote
Mm-hmm.
unquote OG, right? So like I like that they kept it leather like that. So
Yeah.
yeah, cool.
Arguably the best Jordan 12 colorway.
Uh
For sure the
the
most
playoffs were
the most
good. Like the black
popular
and
one.
white pair. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
This one, like
I
if
think they're both up there though. Like the black and white pair and then the flu game pair is up
yeah,
there.
flu game just for its name, for like that moment there.
But
Um
man, this is trippy because I watched this game like in real life. So it's
yeah.
like to see this retro, I think now it's like what the fourth or fifth retro of these? Maybe
It's
I don't
been
know,
a
I can't remember, but
been a lot.
it's retroed a couple like a few times before because I
Yeah.
remember they had that suede pair that everyone hated on initially,
Mm.
and then like when it sold out, everyone started wanting it, and then
It's always like that,
yeah,
yeah.
these are sick. But yeah, I like them.
I
They're
am
cool.
partial to like the French blue Jordan 12s.
Oh, those are sick. Those
Yeah.
are clean. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
I like those a lot
um
too.
but I gotta say this one has to be one of the top for sure.
Yeah.
Um Me too. Not mad at it at all. All right. And then, of course, we get images of the SB times Jordan 4 in the navy colorway.
I
So,
was I wasn't a hater. I just wanted it to make sense, but like it's a nice shoe. Like when
yeah.
the green one first came out, I was like, "Oh, make it make sense." You know what I mean?
Yes.
But
Yes.
that's
Give
just
me a
because like
reason. Yeah.
they never
Explained it.
like the Jordan 4 was never like a skateboarding shoe. Like the Jordan 1, yes, for sure. But yeah, they're clean, man. Like the green pair is clean too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then I think I like the navy more though. I think.
I
We'll see.
think that the green pair is the like I think
OG
I'm kind of done with paying big money
for
aftermarket
sure.
for
For sure.
sneakers.
But
But I think that green pair is the only shoe where if
you
I
would do the
see one at like
for a good
double
price.
retail, I'm in.
I feel that.
Yeah.
I feel that. That green pair is I've seen it on foot a few times.
Yeah.
Yeah. It
Looks
just
good.
looks so
It looks
so
good.
good, bro.
I like the
Yeah.
Nike SB logo a lot.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
It's cool. It just doesn't make sense, but it's cool. Like I mess with it. It just for in my head, it doesn't compute all the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the box seems like it's. Oh wait, no, I think that one might be like a keychain or something. Never mind, that's a
Yeah.
small box. But
But
yeah, man, I
still.
mess with these.
Yeah.
If I can get my hands on them, I think if anyone get their hands on them, they would. So
For sure. 100%. Okay. There's this I don't know about them. Apron Records, London-based record label,
dope.
have a collab with the Nike Air 180. For those who haven't
And
seen it, just go check it out. Look at the photos because I
these
don't
are
know if they had a
funky, bro.
hand in helping with the design. A lot's been done to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that's
But
why, like, I don't know Apron Records,
no, me neither.
but
But
I like their shoe work. Like, this is
they
good.
did. These are. Is that swoosh?
Like, yeah, it's either like spotted or it's like stained or it's like
Yeah,
leopard-ish. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah. But even that upper is crazy, bro. Like it's got a leather like mud guard, but like where the mesh usually is,
Yeah,
it's like what?
like a brushed
Like
suede or it's like
no, bro. It looks like what am I trying to like Sherpa. No, not Sherpa. That material that looks like grass, but isn't grass.
mm-hmm. I see what you're saying.
But then
Totally
it's
get
the
what
same
you
thing with the laces, but the laces are like a darker tone of
mean.
green.
And even
And then the the tongue is crazy too. The
the tongue
180, I
is
think, on the
crazy,
tongue.
and
Sick.
the heel cup
Oh, yeah, I see it now.
is like this messed up leather, like super nice,
Yeah,
and their
yeah.
logo is just like scripted on there.
Oh, it's on the heel. I didn't see
Yeah,
that. That's
very
fire.
good. Like I mean, they just they didn't just choose a color. They changed
Yeah,
materials,
yeah,
uh, like materials that probably don't go together usually. Like in your brain, you're
yeah.
not like, I'm gonna pair this with this, and they make
Oh,
the
it looks like that
choices.
hairy, remember when the Air Max 1 Safaris came out
Yeah.
and the toe box was like hairy? Or
Yes.
like, I
Yes.
think it's that same material and everyone hated on it, but it looks so good on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I mess with these, man.
I like these because it's like I said, like I don't know if they had like a huge hand in picking how to do like like the old bespoke studios they
Yeah,
had.
yeah, yeah.
Like we could
Oh,
just
yeah, yeah, yeah,
right,
yeah.
you go in and you pick
You choose
whatever because
materials,
yeah, you
colors,
pick whatever
everything.
you want and you
Yeah,
just put it on.
fire. Yeah,
It's very nice.
crazy.
I don't know
Yeah, I mess with that.
how limited these are gonna be or whatnot, but
I mean, it's
very
probably
cool.
UK release only, bro.
Probably.
Or like a sneakers,
That would make sense.
like a sneakers drop.
Yeah. Such a nice shoe. Very nice.
Yeah, those are crazy.
Um, all right. There's also been the Jordan Jumpman A1,
Asia,
Asia
no, sorry,
Wilson's
the Asia
signature
Wilson shoe.
sneaker.
That's a Jordan?
Yeah, she's a Jordan brand.
Oh, that's fire. I like them though. Like when I first started seeing pictures of them,
Yeah.
those are fire, bro.
Yeah. Wait, she's Jordan athlete, but you're right. There's a swoosh on there,
But
right?
there's a swoosh on there, yeah.
But I don't know. She's Jordan athlete.
I mean, yo, do you, boo boo? Like that's sick.
Unless I'm
I
wrong.
mean,
Maybe I'm wrong.
The Jordan one has a swoosh on it. You know what I mean? It's and
Yeah.
it's same umbrella. So I guess they just gave her like free reign of like what you could do. You know what I mean?
Well, no, she's Jordan athlete. She's all over the Jordan ads and stuff like that.
Oh, that's
So there's
interesting.
that.
But then again, like I don't know if a Jordan logo, Jordan Jumpman logo would look as good as a swoosh
No,
on a sneaker.
no, 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 no. You can't. No, you
You know
can't
what I
put
mean?
one. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Maybe if like you took the swoosh out, just left it plain, and then just had the Jordan logo on the back hit, like on the heel, but then you're not showing off the brand.
But like a lot of these like Team Jordan, like Luca's sneaker doesn't have anything.
Yeah, that's facts too. That's
Luca's
facts too.
Tatum's don't have like a mini Jumpman on it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Zion's doesn't have anything. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I mess with these, man.
They're very nice.
Very, very nice. Yeah. Sleek silhouette. Like that midsole looks cool.
Yeah.
The color blocking you could do with this shoe is like endless, man. These are sick. I hope they're
Okay,
wide foot friendly.
maybe she's a Nike athlete because it's just a
Hey,
swoosh. It's not a jump man that's on her thing.
yeah,
Huh. Okay,
I
I
don't know,
might be
bro.
wrong then. Regardless, very cool for her.
Fire, yeah, facts.
Um.
Those are sick.
Oh, you know what? Maybe I'm thinking about her boyfriend. Bam. He's Jordan athlete.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
There you go. That's probably
because
what it was.
he debuted the sneaker in the NBA. That was cool.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, there is that. I like these a lot. I like the colorway that they picked to for her for the first shoe.
Yeah,
So
they're
that's
clean.
dope. I'd rock these for sure. I don't know when they're coming out. And it's like what was it? It was a picture of Bam wearing the A1 and Tyler Hero was wearing the Sabrina 2, but in the Slam colorway. So they made a
Oh
special
yeah,
Slam
yeah,
collab. It's like the teal and the with the silver swoosh,
yeah.
fucking chef's kiss.
Mint. Those are fire. Yeah.
Yeah. And both of them were on court at the same time. So one's rocking like a pink shoe, so nice, and he's wearing that teal shoe. And like both are like women signature athletes with their
Yeah.
shoe
Yeah.
in the NBA. So it's like very nice, very cool, very dope. Yeah, it's like it's something, right? Like the women's sneakers are taking over like NBA feet,
Yeah, it's
NBA
sick though,
player
bro.
feet.
Like it's I love to see it, man.
Yeah, very dope, very cool. Um, this NBA All Star. So we're recording this is Thursday. This weekend it's like NBA All Star.
Yep.
People are excited. You excited about the games? You're excited about what the game, the competitions and stuff, the challenges.
Yeah, the game is like it doesn't so like for me like last year was actually pretty good like the actual game because like they added some new like I guess games within the game or whatever.
Uh,
But like in previous years it was like the game never got intense until the fourth quarter. Like
yeah,
you know what I mean? But like now that they're trying to add like first team to score however many points or whatever or something like that. I can't remember what they did last year, but it
yeah,
was cool. Like it made the game more intense in a way. But I usually get excited for like the skills competition, more like 3-point competition, because that's probably like one of my
yeah,
favorite events. Yeah, so
yeah.
but yeah, it's always a fun weekend, man. Like I
So
try to watch everything.
the whole target score for
Yeah,
games, I get why it could be good in some situations. Like there's this Canadian league, it's called a CEBL, right?
yeah,
Affiliated with Foot Locker. They go with target scoring,
yeah,
and it's essentially every game finishes with a game winner.
yeah,
You know, because
yeah,
once you hit the target score, boom, game. That's the game winner.
yeah.
So that's pretty cool. I like that, and I get it because when you guys would play pickup, your target score.
Every game is a game. Like you said, every game is a game
Exactly.
winner, bro. Like
So there's that, and until the gamer gets hit, the game is never finished. Regardless, like
that's
so for like you're playing pickup, let's say you're playing up to 11, even if it's 8-2, the team that has two is going to keep fighting until,
always. Yeah,
you get a few stops and you're back in it.
yeah. That's it.
So I get that part, the game, the yeah, target score. So let's hope that it turns out well for this All Star game. It should be
Yeah,
exciting.
man.
I'm very excited about the sneakers. Like
Yeah.
who's gonna bring it what out? Um, so Nike basketball's dropping this pack. It's called the Black Label pack. That's what we're gonna talk about. They have a Sabrina 2. They
Mm-hmm.
have the KD, the LeBron, the Book One, the Ja. They have a GT Cut 3, I think, or GT Cut 3 Turbo.
Yeah.
The Giannis. What else is in here?
Oh, that's they're
One, two, three, four.
clean,
Yeah.
bro.
So they're it's called a Black Label pack. They're all dark in color, and I think some of these releases are going to be super limited in numbers. I think the
Right.
Book One is limited to 1996 pairs. I know that. So a lot of them are limited.
1996.
I know the Jaw 2 dropped in a few spots. I don't think it's that limited because a few places are like Foot Locker's gonna have them. I know
Right.
Courtside had them. Um, Sabrina 2 is looking very nice, all
That's
black.
Sabrina, bro. Oh,
Yeah,
it looks so good. And
yeah.
I'm not an all black sneaker kind of guy,
Mm,
but like I'd mess with these on the ball court
yeah.
for sure.
I don't know what this shoe is. There's like a one that's oh, that's a KD. It just looks weird when it's like all black and like that. Okay. Yeah. So It's cool. I like the black label pack. Um,
Is this for All Star or is this for Black
this
History Month?
no, this is
Oh,
All
just
Star
All Star?
pack.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're dropping
That's
now.
cool.
Yeah.
That's very cool because like they haven't really done big All Star jobs.
No,
Like how it used to be. You know what I mean? Like
they haven't
that
had
era.
a theme. Like
Yeah.
they put out special colorways for each athlete, signature
Yeah.
athlete, but they haven't had a theme in a bit.
So it's
I
like the
find,
Galaxy, bro.
bro,
The
Galaxy has to
Galaxy was like
be
the
primo.
last one. I would say
Gal-
so.
Galaxy was 13 years ago.
That whole pack was crazy.
Yes.
Damn.
I think Galaxy is when I felt Montreal was more on the map because we did get them.
Right.
So it was the LeBron 9 Big Bang.
Those were nice. Orange pair.
Was it the 9?
Full,
Yeah, that's a
full
9.
orange. Yeah, it was a nine.
The
Yeah.
Big Bang, the Kobe Galaxy, the 7,
Oh,
KD4 Galaxy.
the Kitty 4 Galaxy. Yeah, I remember
Yeah.
that.
Which
Oh,
which out of the 3, okay?
was the ones
Out of the
that
3 was
retro.
the lesser sought after.
Yeah.
But it turned out to be like super hyped up after the fact.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And of course the Galaxy foams.
Of course.
Yeah, which was the big prize for that weekend. 2012 was when they released, and yeah, since then I don't think they've hit the mark on like a really cool themed set. This black label thing is very cool, but
Yeah, sick.
all they did was take each person's shoe and just make it all
Just
black,
make it black. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and then they limit the numbers, and they're like, oh shit, you know.
But yeah, I remember them also doing like Black History Month shoes before too, right?
Yeah.
So that's why like when you said Black Label, I was like, oh, are they bringing back the BHM like collection? It used to be
Yeah, I
like
don't
black and
know.
gold, right? Like it used to be like a black and gold theme.
Yeah, well, Kobe's always has a BHM pair.
Yeah, LeBron did,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, but yeah, this is cool though, man.
different athletes have. Yeah,
I mess with these.
yeah, I like these. I don't mind these at all. Yeah, I think 2012 was the peak of like themed All Star shoes. Yeah, we'll see what they do this year with this stuff. Should be fun. One more shoe we want to talk about real quick. Save this one for last because ooh, it is nice. Union LA times Jordan 1 High. This is the UNC/Royal pair. So I went ooh
You like
because
them?
it's a Union. Okay. Just because
I
it's called
don't know,
Union.
bro.
I like it.
I don't know.
I
We'll
just
see.
I like it because it's Union. Like
But it's
Union
got like
Jordan
the
ones.
UNC colors on it, bro.
I know.
And
But
then is it because it has the
I'm
royal on the top?
yeah, I'm trying to put good vibes out there in case I get that other one, that Shadow one.
The Chicago
Shadow Chicago? It has that gray
upper.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then the rest is Chicago, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, these are cool, man. I think I don't know, man. Like if I cover the royal part, I'm like, yeah, that's sick.
You
But
would
then if I
change the
add the
royal
ro
part of it, make it something else.
yeah, it's throwing me off, and it's not. It
Maybe
doesn't
because
in my. I think it's two shades of blue,
or I think that the collar. Okay, so it's a royal, so it has to be like royal blue and then the black leather on top.
right?
But if it were like a because it you can't see the royal well because the leather's black under it.
I guess
Like the whole point for me of Union Jordan 1 is it stands out,
for sure.
and I feel like it doesn't pop enough on top.
That's why I don't know. It's like the top is throwing me off,
Yeah.
and it's making me not like the shoe at all.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like it also could just be the picture,
Mm-hmm.
but like as soon as I like, because like right now my thumb's covering like the royal part, I'm like, oh, that looks good, like yellow laces. patina midsole, UNC like Jordan 1, like you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
And then I move my thumb and it just turns into like the most, not the most, it's just not appealing after that.
Okay.
But we'll see. Maybe if I see more pictures.
I don't
The
know. Maybe
Chicago
if you
one's
hit.
definitely no. Honestly, man, at this point, it's like with how prices are, man, it's just like I'm not
I don't.
going for a shoe that I'm not 100% about.
Yeah. Yeah. Fair.
Because then it's
All
like
right.
I gotta also like yeah, it could be trade bait,
Mm.
but if a lot of people feel the same way I do,
Oh,
that
it
resale
tanks
value is not
the.
gonna be there. Yeah, and it's in a tank, and it's
Hmm.
like that too, man. Like whereas before, like if you bought a Union, like yeah, for sure you probably like trade it for a Yeezy
Yeah.
or like get $1,000 for it. Now it's just like yeah, you could buy a Union for almost $300, and then you're stuck and you
Yeah.
can't do anything with it,
Fair.
and you'll
I
probably
agree.
lose money.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see. I'll look for more pictures. Maybe my minds will change, but
Maybe. Maybe we'll see.
maybe I'll wear baggier pants and it'll just cover the royal part. I don't know.
Then
Then at that point, it's like, why didn't I just
why are
buy
you
like a
getting
low?
them? Just get
You
a
know what I
Jordan
mean?
1
Like,
low. Yeah.
yeah,
Get
we'll see, bro.
the Costin collab.
Oh, those are so good. Yeah, good idea. Done. There you go. You made up my
Done.
mind.
Yeah. All right. That's it for flooding our feeds. Um, this week we talked a lot about in the All Star some b-ball fashions, right? With all the new brands coming in.
Yep.
Covered that. I'm very happy. I wanted to hit on one more thing before we closed out this episode. Um, so we've been doing this for a while now. This is season 10. We've seen a lot of team members come and go. Alvin, for sure, uh, was a very welcome addition, I think, last season. Was it last
hmm
season? Right.
I think it was last
Uh,
season.
but Alvin is definitely not new to this podcasting stuff. Used to do Canada Got Soul podcast. But even
hmm
before that, he is not new to the sneaker game. I wanted us to do this episode since we're just one on one, sir. Uh, give us a little brief history of your journey through this our Canadian landscape of sneakers and I guess what we could call it sneaker influencers or just sneaker content as it pertains to what you've done and what you've done with Canada Got Soul. We're going to start from the beginning because all the listeners here may or may not have listened to me throughout all these years. So they have a little brief history of what I've been doing, but
Right.
maybe they don't know about what's Canada Got Soul got to do with all this stuff. So I think I'd like to go through it because it's cool. I think
Bro,
I've
you know
been,
what's crazy though?
yeah.
Tomorrow, well, tomorrow, I guess today, if you're listening to it on February 14th, that's Canada Got
Oh,
Soul's like anniversary date.
shit. How many
Yeah,
years?
bro. I have it in my phone somewhere. I think it's 12, 13 years now.
Can't be 12. Has to be later than 12. No,
Later?
wait,
Like
wait, wait.
it
Oh,
has to be
12
more?
years. 12 years, you're
12
saying?
years.
So
Yeah.
that's
12 or
2013.
13 years.
That
Yeah.
would make sense.
2013. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
2013.
Okay. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn, bro. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Okay.
All
Let's
right.
do this real quick. Um, I'll give you my perspective on like, so when I first met Alvin, first time was at a sneaker show here in Montreal.
Montreal. Dog. Yeah, it was by the
I
water.
forget what they're called. They were dealing in some sketchy stuff at one point, so let's not. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, no, I remember meeting you though, man, and I was like, "Oh, damn, that's Chris. Yeah, sick, bro."
So
And
we
we
didn't.
drove. It was crazy.
I didn't know you guys. Uh, there was two sneaker. No, I don't think that's the sneaker show you're talking about. The first time I saw you guys was at this Old Port
Yeah,
sneaker
that's where it
show,
was. That's Old Port. Yeah.
and I didn't know you guys, and I was like, "Are you guys sneaker misfits?" Is what I remember asking you, and you're like,
Oh
"No."
yeah.
or Canada got sold. I'm like, okay, okay, and that's how it went. And the sneaker show was, it was okay. It was okay for what it was. It wasn't
It
like,
was chill.
yeah,
Yeah. I think when we drove up, because I think before that time, no one had thrown anything or was throwing anything in Canada.
yeah,
So when it was like, oh, yo, there's a sneaker thing in Montreal, let's go check it out. And I was like, and I think we were expecting like SneakerCon type stuff.
right.
But then again, like we walk in and we were just happy to have anything sneaker related,
I
like
think
within
so.
Canada. You know what I mean? And it
Yeah.
was just cool to be in another province seeing that stuff. So, but yeah, man, like it was cool.
And then so that's what, but back then also like our the Canadian sneaker content scene wasn't going off. No, it
No,
wasn't what it was.
no.
Eventually, more stuff kept popping out. I think most of us got into like the sneaker taking photos of sneakers
Yeah.
deal. I think we had started the brag affair at a certain point.
Yeah, but yeah, I signed my
Uh,
t-shirt.
and we then there was Soul Exchange,
Right.
right? And that's when you all came down as well,
Yeah.
and that's when we started
We hung
conversing a
out,
bit
bro. Like
more. Yeah,
we actually hung out that time
yeah.
too. That was sick. Yeah, man.
So, okay, then take it. So, how did Canada Got Soul start? What were you guys as an entity back then?
So initially, pre 2013, so Sneaker Misfits was a thing. I think I started on Twitter,
Okay.
but we didn't start it. It was like one of our other homies that we met through Twitter
Hmm.
when Twitter was like, I guess, popping off. I guess it's still popping off now, but I don't use it, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Or X, whatever. Um, so there were a couple of shows that why can't I remember? Our homie Dion, who is big in like the creative space within sneakers right now, like he goes to like schools and stuff and he holds competitions. So like he'll get a pair of like Reebok classics
Hmm.
and he'll get these artists to like draw on them and then there'll be like a vote to see who had the most like the coolest stuff. Like he does that
Hmm.
kind of stuff now, but prior to that he threw like the first not conventions. Yeah, I guess you call them conventions in Toronto.
Okay.
But we connected with him, and initially when we were doing shows with him, like we would just display stuff. We were never selling anything.
Yes, I remember now. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. Huge
yeah.
on displaying your stuff.
Yeah, and I can't remember why. I can't remember what it was called, but when I remember, I'll let you guys know. But essentially, the first ever display we did, we were the Sneaker Misfits, and it was in the Great Hall, like one of the great. I think it's called the Great Hall in Toronto, and a crew from Cleveland came down. Shout out to Cleveland Got Soul. Cause
Oh shit. Okay, yeah.
yo, they came down with like heaters, bro. Like they had like exclusive shit. But the only thing is like most of the people who were coming to that specific show were younger kids.
Mm,
So like they like obviously yeah, we knew what they had on the table, but everyone else didn't.
yeah.
And like these people who were coming to the shows wanted to touch stuff, wanted to see stuff because
Ah,
sneakers weren't like a big thing yet, right? Like
yeah.
it was just on the come up, I guess. So at our table, we had like a bunch of foam posits and like just a bunch of other ball shoes and a bunch of Air Maxes. Because at that time, you couldn't find Air Max ones anywhere in Toronto. You couldn't find uh you couldn't find foam posits anywhere in Toronto. So like it was just cool to have. And then we were letting the kids like or the people who were coming, we
Yeah.
were talking to them, like engaging with them, like letting them know the history of stuff, right? Whereas the other table was just like, oh, don't touch anything,
Uh,
like you know. And
like
then
Sean
at the end of
Collard.
the I guess, but no,
Hey.
Sean also, hey, Sean, I seen Sean at the shows, man. He educates people though, man. Like he'll
Yes,
tell
yes, yes.
people like all that stuff. He's just not like don't touch, and that's it. He'll be like, oh yeah, you can't touch these because they're gonna crumble in your hands. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like he'll give you a reason. So at the end of that show, it was like there was a voting thing. So it's like people would vote to see like who had the best table.
Right.
And we weren't expecting to win anything. And I think Cleveland Got Soul was told that they had it in the bag because they had the most exclusive sneakers.
Right.
But because it was a crowd vote, like I think that's what messed things up. Because then I guess the crowd liked us more because we were more personable
Uh-huh.
and we were like talking to people and just saying what up and like letting people like touch our stuff.
Yeah, touch your
So they
stuff.
ended
Yeah.
up voting. Yeah, yeah, you know. And they ended up voting for us, and we won. And I guess that's how I guess, started like growing our reputation. Which
Yeah.
I don't know if I call it rep, like
Yeah.
just sure. Um, yeah, and that was just cool, man. It was like me, my brother Lawrence, and Joel, and like yeah, and then we kept going on shows, and we were just like, yo, there's nothing on social media for Canada,
Mm-hmm.
like anything that like specifically Canadian, because every other hashtag or every other outlet was like always American or coming from the from Europe and stuff. So like, yo, we need to like bring together the Canadian people, man.
Yeah.
So like, yo, we gotta figure out a hashtag. And I guess like we were we were in my parents' basement, me and Lawrence, we were in my parents' basement on Valentine's Day in 2013 because apparently we had no dates or nothing to do that day.
There. Okay. Yeah.
And yeah,
It's
we're just
hanging
like
with the
we're
buds.
just brainstorming, bro. Brainstorming, and we're like, yo, like let's just I don't know why Canada Got Soul came up, but I guess it's because like Cleveland
Uh-huh.
got soul. We're like, yeah, that sounds good. Canada Got Soul, why not? Fuck it. And then we just started using it, and it started off as a hashtag, and then it just kept evolving. And then because of you guys, the Sneaker Podcast, my brother had the idea to start the True to Size podcast,
Mm-hmm.
and we got all our info. Like you guys taught us everything. So like, shouts to you guys for real though, because you got us in the podcast game. You guys helped a lot for the
Yeah.
podcast game, and then now full circle, like I'm actually on the Secret Podcast, which is crazy. So yeah, man, full
Yeah.
circle, but it's fun.
It was I think there was a certain point. So for those who don't know, because this is long gone, the Bragg Affair was a blog that we started here in Montreal. And the idea the, the goal the goal was to get brands to send us sneakers, okay?
Literally, yeah,
The only goal. And the thought was, well, no one in Canada is doing this, so let's just do something in Canada, and
anything,
we're not going to try to box with the big blogs out there because we
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
Well, let's try to just do something very niche-ish for Canadian people, and like we'll be the first one from Canada. And
Fuck.
I was researching. I was Googling if there was a Canadian blog and I couldn't find one. I was like, oh yeah, no one's doing it. Let's do it. So the content game in Canada is much different from, let's just take the US because it's right next door. It's much different because Canada has a lot of unused space in terms of
Yeah,
like the whole northern part of Canada isn't very populated because it's like too damn cold. Everyone
yeah,
lives right near the bottom, the south, where there's like waterways that kind of cross. Anyways,
yeah.
whatever. And so, and if you count how many cities there are, in comparison to the United States or people living in cities, it's much less, I find. No?
Sure, for
It
sure.
sure seems like it, okay?
Yeah,
And so the amount of people doing content is lower. So the competition to do content is lower.
yeah,
So the people that do it have an easier time of getting noticed by brands or PR firms or blah blah blah. And if you do it well enough, they'll keep your name noted, for the stuff like that. So our entry to that type of stuff was easier for sure because
for
I've
sure.
spoken with some guys in the States and they seem to be having a harder time to do it just because there's more people around. There's
But
so
it's
many people.
also, I feel like it's been in the States. Like
Yeah,
sneaker culture has
we're not
been
talking
like,
about right now, eh? We're talking about like when we
no,
started.
like we're talking
Yeah,
about like back in the day.
yeah,
Like when Chris and I didn't know each other.
yeah.
Like there was Nike Talk, there was Soul Collector, there was like those are the two, like for me anyway, when I was like on the come up within the sneaker, I guess, culture community, like those were the two big things I would use to just like research and learn and like figure out like what was cool, like what was cool to collect.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I would go to like the what did you wear today posts
Yeah, yeah,
on
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
the forums.
Yeah.
I would go to those forums and see what people were wearing and how they were rocking them, and that's how I would like see what was cool or what was hype,
Uh,
and that's how I got into like
yes.
all the silhouettes that I got into and stuff. So
Yeah.
crazy, bro. We
So
have to go hunting
yeah,
for like content.
and so the idea of the Bragg Fair being a blog was just to
Yeah,
that like, hey brands, hey
we're
Canadian
Canadian.
affiliate
Yeah,
brand,
yeah,
we're doing it here, and we could do it, and there you go. And then that was the pitch, and we just started writing whatever articles,
yeah,
anything, man,
bro.
just to put stuff out.
Anything.
I'm not a writer, but I'll write a post about it. So all this stuff, and I was just doing it, and there was a lot of act as if you've done this before. I was doing
Act like
that.
you've been here. Yeah,
Yeah,
hell yeah, bro. You
I
have
was
to,
doing
man.
that. Like when I'd go to, and like it just took one brand to say, "Sure, we'll take a chance on you," and then stuff started moving. But I remember Lawrence
Yeah,
at one point was like, "Hey, uh, if if I can start writing for Bragg Fair, I do it." Like he was asking if it was okay start writing for Bragg Fair, and I was like, "Sure," but then my mind went straight to, but if brands send us stuff, then we get one pair, right?
yeah,
And then we're more than one person. So
yeah,
what happens there? Okay. And I go, it wouldn't be fair that I would get everything, you know? So I was like, look, Lawrence, you guys have the name already. And I told him like that. I go, hey, if they send me stuff, if they send the Bragg Fair stuff, they send us one pair. You're already doing the writing on your Instagram, Canada Got Soul. Just take whatever what you wrote there and put it in a blog, like put it
yeah,
online on a page.
yeah,
That's your blog,
yeah,
and then there you go.
yeah,
And he's like, okay, yeah. But then he was like, there's the responsibility of like, if you guys own it, there's the responsibility that you own it, and then you have to put out content. I go,
yeah,
I get it, but that's what it is, right? You have to care. You have to care about it because
yeah,
it's yours.
yeah,
And but then at the end, whenever people ask, "Hey, who did this?" and it's yours,
yeah,
right? So, and then I think it clicked, and he's like, "You're right, you're right." And in my head, I was just like, "Good," because now I'll get one, and he'll get one.
yeah,
Instead of
yeah,
us having to share one, everyone's gonna get one. Everyone
yeah,
can eat.
yeah.
And then I
No,
was
it's
like,
crazy,
"Okay,
man.
good, yeah." And then you guys started blogging too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I remember there was this one big push where Lawrence led the way, and I think it might have been the Return of the Space Jam for the first time,
Okay.
like or one of yeah, or like that there, I remember it was like a specific shoe that we had all written about, and I believe you wrote something, might have written something for us, and then Anna Bentionis wrote something for like we got a whole bunch of guest writers
Yes. Yes. Yes.
just
Yes.
to
Yes.
write about
Yes.
yeah, and that was all led by Lawrence, and I think that's what helped us get noticed by the big brand, like by Swoosh,
Uh huh.
and then yeah, man, that was like the craziest, and I think Lawrence got a pair of like Space Jams, and then later on he made a lot of connections for us, and like he got us invited to
Mm-hmm.
when the Vapor Max release came out. Like dog, like did we ever expect any of this to happen?
No.
No. Did we want it to happen? Yeah. Were
Yeah.
we super amped? Yes. But like again, like you said, like yo, when we were at the events, it was like yo, act like you've been here. Like you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah, it was, and like honestly, all the events that we were blessed to go to were like so good, bro. Like
Yeah.
it was crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So the
it's still
like
crazy now. So
all the blogging stuff was always like I think we were never YouTube, right?
no,
No. But then like a little bunch of YouTube like a gang of YouTubers came out, started
Yeah.
popping up in Canada.
Shango. Shout out
John
Shango.
Go, Heat Ledger, Thomas,
Heat Ledger. Hey. He's
and
back now too, bro. He came
I know
back,
he's
eh?
back. Yeah, it's good.
He
So
took a break
happy.
for a while, but now he's back, bro. So it's good to have him
Yeah,
back still. Yeah, it
he's
was
been
great.
doing it. Yeah,
Yeah. OG. He's one of the OGs in Canada, bro. Like that's
yeah.
crazy. Yeah.
So like these guys started popping up, and it's like, oh, they're getting like a different type of reach. Like it seemed
Yeah,
faster and more effective,
for sure.
right? And but I don't know. I wasn't YouTube for some reason. I don't think you guys were YouTube either.
No.
And
I think it's a production
mhm,
cost of time.
yeah.
Not that it like thinking about it now, it's like we could have done it. Like,
I think we could have done it. Yeah.
but it just wasn't our within our like I
No.
guess wheelhouse at the time. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
But
yeah.
it is what it is, man. Everything happens for a reason.
But uh podcasting seemed like the a nice progression for us, like on
For
our
sure.
side either. Anyways,
Yeah.
and we were early in
You
the
guys were hella
podcasting.
early, bro.
We're super
Yeah.
well 10 years ago, right? Versus I
Yeah.
think podcasting popped off anywhere for sure. During COVID, everyone started podcasting,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like just maybe a year or two before that, more podcasts started popping up.
Yeah.
A lot of people trying it out, and
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Crazy, man.
it's crazy.
Jeez.
It's different now. Content game it's much different, but uh, I'm very happy. I don't know, satisfied or content about the content game
I think
where
content is a good one. Yeah,
yeah,
content's a good one.
where a lot of the stuff is I see stuff people doing stuff and I'm like, well, we kind of did that already, like back in the day,
Yeah.
or like being invited to places, that's being invited to events, very cool, very highly recommend trying to get invited to an event of any kind. It's like it's cool. Like you look at people doing it, it's everyday people that get invited. And once you get in,
Yeah.
it's like a whole different world. They're like, wow, this is cool. Yeah.
Like once you get that chance to like if you get invited to an event,
Yeah.
just make the best content that you can so that it's memorable for the
Yeah.
brand, so that you're there. Like you're on the list
Yes.
and then that's it, bro. Just take
Yeah.
advantage, man, 'cause like
You have to, yeah, you put in the work. It might be scary. Like, uh, I get nervous still. I'm still nervous and I'm still, uh, racked with, pressure until I deliver
always,
the content. Once I
always
deliver my final product and I'm kind of happy with what I've done, then I can rest. Like, but till then, I swear, I get knotted stomach and everything. Still,
forever.
yeah,
Yeah. But then like if I feel like if you don't have that though, like you
y-
don't push yourself to make
very
the
fair.
best content.
Unless
You know what I
like you're
mean?
this genius that we're not in your level and
I mean, to
this
be
is
fair, like
cake
I
for
know
you. Yeah.
some people. I feel like nowadays too, it's like with the information that's available to you,
Yes.
it's easier for you to be able to pick up things so much quicker and to learn
Okay.
how to make good content. You know what I mean?
True. Very true. And especially with all the apps and the tools and the music and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
production and the effects you can put in. Okay, so with
yeah.
all this, okay, I feel that you can still tell when someone has a little bit more juice than everyone else,
No, that's facts.
right? So
That's facts.
it's like taking photos. Everyone can shoot on automatic.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone, you put the automatic setting, poop, you're gonna have a good photo. But some people just shoot differently. They put manual. They know how to bend the light, and they just produce something. It's just a bit above, you know. And I feel for content, it's the same thing. Everyone has the same tools at their disposal, more or less, or
Yeah.
could have access to the same tools. But some people just kick it up a bit. And I don't know if that's what the brands are looking for. I'm not a brand. I'm not a PR guy. but like the people notice. I feel, right? You look at it, you're like, oh shit, okay, you know,
Yeah, I
and
guess.
and that's like if people ask me for any advice for doing content, yeah, I go, you gotta be one of the few people who does something that no one else can.
Yeah.
Ish.
Or you just gotta do it better
Yeah.
somehow.
Yeah.
Like you just gotta be somewhat different from
Yeah.
a little bit.
Yeah.
But or just make content in general, bro. Because like you can't be like, oh, I want to make content and not make content. Like
Yeah. Don't talk about it. Be about it.
oh
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah. I like the Canada Got Soul story, bro. Like I have mad love for us. Like even when we were not like, uh, this is the first time sneaker podcast that we're on the same team, quote unquote. But we've never
oh yeah,
been
yeah.
against each
But
other.
we've technically always been on the same team.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
always.
Like
It's
same
very
umbrella,
super big umbrella. Like I don't know, it's weird, but like I've always felt that way. Like these are my brothers, and like
bro. It was never a competition thing ever.
so weird.
It was always like honestly
No,
for us for the CGS boys though, like I would say we looked up to the sneaker pod because you guys were like I want to say you guys were one of the first sneaker podcasts, like
there
in
was
general.
definitely from Canada, for
Yeah,
sure. Yeah,
yeah.
but not from
And
not
like
a
like you
slew of
said, that
others.
was when podcasting wasn't even
No, it wasn't a
it's
thing.
not it wasn't big. Like it wasn't that big. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So yeah, man. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a fam thing, bro. Always.
yeah. Much love. All right, that's it. I love this episode. Well, let's close it out, and I think that's it, right? You got a shout out to throw out there?
Yeah, shout out to Cal and Maya. We miss you guys, man.
Yeah, yeah.
So, we
They're
hope you're having
busy.
fun.
Yeah,
Hey, it happens. Life happens, bro. You know?
yeah. It was great. All right, we'll see them. We'll see them next time for sure. All right, that was a great show. Thank you, audience, for joining us once again. And you can download and listen to the Sneaker Podcast anywhere podcasts are broadcast. Alvin, where can people find you on social media?
You can find me on Instagram at Mr. Qmart and at Canada Got Soul.
Shout out to Get It Got Soul. You can find Maya at po.tato. You can find Calby at just Calby. You can find myself at Christopher.chu. Be sure to follow us at the Sneaker Podcast. Big shout out to our sponsors, Still.ca and Quality. One love, all the sneakers. Peace.
Peace.